slow, calm. In the scorching wilds of northern Australia, something extraordinary happens. While bushfires tear through dry grasslands, consuming everything in their path, some creatures don't flee the flames. They fly toward them. A lone bird glides through the smoke, a smoldering stick clutched in its beak. This isn't folklore. It's not fantasy. Today, I unveil one of the most astonishing predators in the animal kingdom, the real-life phoenix. A bird that doesn't just survive fire, it wields it. Prepare to enter a world where myth and science collide, and where fire becomes not just a force of destruction, but a calculated tool of survival. Slightly faster, engage. In 2016, firefighters in Australia's Northern Territory began reporting something baffling. While battling intense bushfires, they noticed birds circling low over the flames, but they weren't just watching. Witnesses claimed these raptors were picking up smoldering sticks in their beaks or talons, flying several yards, and then dropping the fire into dry grass to ignite fresh flames. The reason? To flush out prey. These fire-wielding birds, dubbed Firehawks, had been quietly rewriting the rules of animal behavior. Ornithologist Bob Gosford brought global attention to the phenomenon, but Indigenous Australian communities had known about these birds for generations, passing down stories of raptors that carry fire in their wings long before science caught up. Moderate pace, clear emphasis. 3 bird species are now linked to this fiery behavior: the whistling kite, the black kite, and the brown falcon. All 3 are highly adaptive raptors, known for their sharp vision and versatile hunting skills, but none were previously associated with tool use. That changed with documented observations of coordinated fire spreading. In some reports, multiple birds worked together, strategically starting new fires, then waiting patiently on the edges for rodents, reptiles, and insects to flee the blaze. These aren't just opportunistic hunters. They're tactical fire starters, and they've redefined what it means to be a predator. Slow, reflective. Tool use in animals is rare, usually reserved for primates, dolphins, and corvids like crows. But fire? That's on another level. The firehawks seem to understand cause and effect. Fire creates chaos, and chaos flushes out food. It's a chillingly effective strategy. Some scientists now wonder if this is a cultural behavior passed down from bird to bird over generations, rather than something instinctual. Either way, it's a sobering revelation. The line between wild instinct and deliberate planning in the animal kingdom is thinner than we thought, and the firehawk stands on the edge of that line, looking straight into the flame. Moderate pace, engaged. The myth of the phoenix exists in cultures around the world, a fiery bird that dies in flames only to rise from its own ashes. But what if those ancient stories weren't just metaphor? Aboriginal lore speaks of birds who spark fires to hunt. Perhaps early humans, watching these birds manipulate flame with such purpose, wove their awe into legend. In many ways, the firehawk is a modern-day phoenix, not because it's reborn from the blaze, but because it survives by creating the blaze. Here, biology and mythology blend, reminding us that sometimes what we consider fiction may have roots in the raw reality of nature. Slow, authoritative. As fascinating as this behavior is, it's not without risk. These birds can inadvertently ignite uncontrolled wildfires, damaging habitats and threatening both wildlife and human communities. Firefighters now have to consider avian arson as a factor in bushfire spread. And it forces us to confront a deeper question. If animals can use fire as a tool and potentially even teach it to each other, what does that say about our assumptions of human uniqueness? The firehawk reminds us that intelligence takes many forms, and evolution doesn't always follow the paths we expect. Slow, contemplative. As the sun sinks over the parched outback and smoke curls into the orange sky, a winged silhouette glides silently overhead. This is not a myth, not a symbol, but a living, breathing predator that's mastered one of nature's most dangerous forces. The real-life phoenix doesn't rise from the ashes, it creates them. In the heart of one of the world's harshest ecosystems, this bird shows us that survival doesn't just mean adapting. Sometimes it means mastering destruction. And in doing so, it leaves us with a single, burning question. How much do we truly know about the creatures we share this planet with? Gap-1.0s, slow, calm. For thousands of years, Indigenous Australian communities have understood the complex relationship between fire and the land. Their oral histories contain vivid descriptions of fire-spreading birds, long before satellite images or field reports could confirm them. What modern science is only now beginning to study, these cultures have respected for generations. The term cultural fire in Aboriginal practice doesn't just refer to controlled burns. It includes the animals, like the firehawks, that participate in this natural cycle. Moderate pace, engaged. By combining traditional ecological knowledge with modern zoological research, scientists can now begin to map a more complete picture of fire ecology, one that includes both humans and animals as active participants. This collaborative approach reveals a deeper understanding of how fire shapes ecosystems and how creatures like the firehawk play a crucial role in maintaining balance. Slow, reflective. The wisdom passed down through generations of Indigenous Australians offers invaluable insights into the natural world. These stories and practices are not just relics of the past, they are living knowledge guiding us towards a more harmonious relationship with nature. As we continue to uncover the mysteries of the firehawks, we are reminded that science and tradition are not opposing forces. Together they form a tapestry of understanding, each thread contributing to a richer, more nuanced view of our world. Slow, contemplative. In recognizing the firehawk's role in this intricate web of life, we honor both the ancient wisdom of indigenous cultures and the discoveries of modern science. It's a reminder that sometimes the most profound truths are those that have been known for generations, waiting for us to listen. Moderate pace, engaged. As we move forward, let us remember the firehawks and the lessons they teach us about resilience, adaptation, and the delicate balance of nature. Through the lens of both ancestral knowledge and scientific inquiry, we can better appreciate the wonders of our planet and our place within it. Intriguing, moderate pace. The biggest mystery isn't just that birds spread fire, it's how they learned it. Was this an accident that became an inherited tactic? Did one particularly clever bird ignite the behavior that others learned to copy? And how do they recognize where and when to drop burning sticks for maximum effect? Some experts propose that these birds have evolved a kind of ecological intuition, an awareness of how fire behaves in different types of terrain. Others believe it could be a case of observational learning, where juveniles watch older, more experienced firehawks in action and mimic their behavior. Reflective, slow. No matter the method, the level of cognition required is staggering and still not fully understood. Engaged, moderate pace. As we delve deeper into the minds of these fiery avians, we uncover layers of intelligence and adaptability that challenge our understanding of animal behavior. Contemplative, slow. The firehawks remind us that nature often holds secrets far more complex and wondrous than we can imagine. Their story is a testament to the ingenuity of life and the intricate dance of survival and adaptation. Intriguing, moderate pace. As scientists continue to study these remarkable birds, each discovery brings us closer to unraveling the enigma of their fiery tactics. Until then, the firehawks remain a fascinating puzzle, a symbol of nature's relentless ingenuity and the mysteries that still await us.